So here we are on Google. I know a lot of us out there, maybe we're curious about ChatGPT. We don't know where to begin. Maybe you've watched the webinar with Strategic Government Resources, or maybe you listened to the CivStart webinar on utilizing AI for workforce challenges. Maybe you're watching these posts on LinkedIn or looking at my YouTube channel, and you really just you want to get started, but you don't really know where to begin. How do I get started right now, today, as a city manager, as a local government professional? What can I do to start using ChatGPT? Maybe you're kind of on the fence about the plugins, code interpreter, all the extra $20 a month subscription thing with ChatGPT 4. You just want to know what can I do with ChatGPT right now to get started on the basic free model. Well, you're in luck because that's exactly what we're going to show today. So I'm on Google, and here's how to get started with ChatGPT. Very simple. All you got to do is put in ChatGPT into Google. It's going to come up with this website, OpenAI, chat.openai.com. We're going to click here. We're going to click sign up. And then you're going to click on your preferred method of doing this here. So whether it be a Microsoft account, Apple account, Google account, whatever it is, that's how you're going to get started today with ChatGPT. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to log in with my Google account here. So continue. Oh, there we go. I'm going to go back over here. It might be a little easier if I open this up on my Chrome. Let's already have the password saved on here. One of the benefits of Chrome there. And let's go open up ChatGPT. So we're not going to do anything with the GPT-4 model right here, right? All we're going to do is play around here with ChatGPT 3.5. You can do a lot with this, and so I want to show you some of the capabilities that you can do here just with ChatGPT 3.5. First off, we're going to ask ChatGPT what it can do for city managers. So give me some ideas on how to use ChatGPT for city managers. So virtual assistant for residents, real-time updates and alerts, community engagement and feedback, develop a ChatGPT-based platform. So let's talk about different ways you can use a GPT type of model in with that. Sustainability and green initiatives, budgeting and planning. So what about for document automation and creation? Automated reports, meeting minutes, all the different stuff right there that we can do right here. So I want to show you something real quick example of what you can do with ChatGPT. And I'm going to do an example. I don't know if you have things like this in your city. Everybody has this story, right, about the ordinance for chickens in the backyard or something along that nature, maybe more humorous nature here. And so I'm going to have ChatGPT draft an ordinance for the use of or the permit for chickens in a backyard in a community in Arizona. So write an ordinance for the permit of up to 2 chickens in a residential backyard. This is for the city of, let's do Prescott, AZ. City up north. It's hot down here, folks, in Arizona, in the Phoenix Valley area. So we're thinking of our neighbors and friends up north who are enjoying a little bit cooler temperature. Not that much cooler, though, for Arizona. And look what happened here. An ordinance following the keeping of the 2 chickens in residential backyards within the city of Prescott. This ordinance should be known as Backyard Chicken Permit Ordinance. Purpose of the ordinance, definitions, permit requirements, application process, enforcement, severability, effective date, passed and adopted. And let's do something to see what ChatGPT does about the whereases. Add the whereas. Add, let's see, multiple whereas to start. Let's see if it knows what this is. I'm curious what happens here with ChatGPT, if it's going to know what I'm talking about. We all know about the whereases, right? The whereas this, whereas that. And let's see what happens here with ChatGPT if it adds anything in here. And it did. Look at that. This is amazing. Whereas the city of Prescott recognized the growing interest among residents in urban agriculture and sustainable practices. Whereas the duty of council to regulate land use and animal husbandry. Whereas the council finds it appropriate to establish regulations governing the keeping of chickens in residential backyards. Look at that. All the different whereases. Now therefore be ordained by the council of the city of Prescott, Arizona, as follows. And look at that. So that's something really quick. Again, more of a humorous example of chickens in the backyard, but we all have those examples, right? You can do so much with ChatGPT 3. You don't always need to have the 4 model, the plus model with all the plugins and the code interpreter and things like that. Does it help? Yes, I love using it. I'm a really big fan of it, but you can do a lot today, right now, with just ChatGPT 3.5. If you have any questions how to get started, reach out to me. You can reach out to me here on YouTube, also on LinkedIn as well, @God@GPT. Reach out and let's have a conversation to help you get started today using ChatGPT for your local residents. Be well.